What's up, family? Our word today comes from Luke 11, where again we touch on the subject of pride. Later in this chapter, a Pharisee asked Jesus to come and dine with him. Now, as Jesus went to eat with the man, Jesus doesn't follow the ceremonial washing practiced by the people before dinner. And the Pharisee marveled when he saw this. In response, family, Jesus goes in on the Pharisees and the lawyers. He tells them that their inward part is full of greed and wickedness, that they are hypocrites, that they build the tombs of the prophets, and that their fathers killed them, that they took away the key to knowledge. Family, again, Jesus went in on them. And in response, verse 53 tells us that the scribes and the Pharisees begin to assail or attack him in an intense manner, trying to get him to say something, anything that they could accuse him of. Now, as I read this, I thought, man, I could only imagine how this word truly hurt their pride, right? Especially these men who were held in high esteem, greatly respected by the people, who had great power. So Jesus calling them out like this wasn't something that they were probably used to. I begin to think, man, I know, right, that they were angry at first, but I wonder how many of them, if any, after that initial wave of anger subsided, really thought about what Jesus said. How many of them were able to calm down and really take the time to drop their pride and examine themselves in their hearts to see if anything that Jesus said was actually true? Was there any wickedness within their hearts that really needed to be addressed? See, family, I can be honest. I can understand their initial reaction. Right? I probably would have felt some type of way too, right? I know that word hurt their pride, and it probably would have hurt mine as well. And I know we all, at times, in that initial moment, when this word really convicts our heart, can truly respond with pride and can get super defensive, right? That word can hurt, especially when we receive it with pride. And I believe this is something that happens, right? It's our fleshly nature. But at some point, family, we must check ourselves, right? We must take that moment to slow down, okay? Calm down, drop our pride, and humbly examine ourselves to see if anything received is actually true. If someone shares a word with you that makes you feel a certain type of way, I'm not saying that they are always right, but I want to ensure that we are always humbly open to what people are sharing with us, that we are taking the time to check ourselves to see if there is any truth to what they are saying, and if there is something within us that needs to be addressed. Family, let's ensure that we aren't continuously carrying on with pride, thinking we are high and mighty, hardening our hearts to what the Lord is trying to tell us. We must remember, right, that the Spirit is guiding us to all truth, not to hinder us, not to harm us, but to help us to be the best version of ourselves, which keeps us in alignment with the Lord. Let's work on checking our pride, right? Dropping any anger and truly check ourselves daily. I love you guys. Shalom. Peace.